historically some organism will be formed from the previous organisms. So how the organisms are formed from the and how the earth is existed, how the earth is formed, how the living organism formed. All those things we are learning, and let us continue the lesson of evolution. Up to we learn that Lamarckism. What is Lamarckism? Who interesting theory of Lamarckism. Use and disuse theory as well as upward characters, inheritance of upward character. So and we saw the objectives and neo-Lamarckism. Like that, one more great evolutionist is Darwin. So Darwin is the father of he's a natural selection. He is a great person. He introduced about the natural selection. And let us see what is the remaining concept in the Darwinism theory. So here what he says, he have given more theories in that. So overproduction. Darwin theory is mainly natural selection. Mainly natural selection. The nature also having a major place for selecting the species to live in the environment. That is called as natural selection. So for example, we have given the overproduction. So each and every organism having the capacity to produce new ones or young ones. If all are survived, there won't be space for the other species to live in the world. So for example, there is a salmon fish. There's a salmon fish which can breed migrate from the fresh seawater, from the ocean to the freshwater for their spawning, for the breeding. And while it lays, it may have the capacity to lay 28 millions of eggs at a time. 28 millions of eggs at a time. If all are hatching, that the ocean of complete water source fully filled with the salamander fish. But it is not happening so now. And out of 28 millions, only few are selected by nature and that can survive in the ocean. And next one is elephant. So elephant in this lifespan it can do only 6 young ones. Only 6 young elephant. So all those elephant is surviving and they are reproducing. So out of 750 years, this one elephant progenies would be changed into 6 millions of species. So out of 750 years, but that also is not happening because so out of 6, few only selected by the nature and that only survive and that only leaving its offspring for the earth. So this is about the overproduction under the natural selection. And struggle for existence. So struggle for existence, for the food, for the shelter, for the companionship, for the whatever purpose they are fighting between. There is a struggle between two species. So it may be intraspecific or interspecific. Already we learned what is intraspecific. There is an interaction or the struggle between the two same species. It's called as intraspecific struggle for existence. And it takes place between the two species. For example, in the first case, between two lions or between two deers or between two rabbits or between same species. In between same species, if they fight for the place or fight for the food or fight for the companionship. So suppose two males or three males are there, only one female species are there in a lion. You just imagine. So all the three will fight for themselves to reach the female for the reproduction. But so which having the stability only can reach the female. So they will fight to each other. Those who accept its failure, they move from the place, and who is successing or who is winning that fight, they only reach the female. Okay, so that is all about struggle for existence. It takes place between the same species, then it is called as interspecific. It takes place between the two different species, it is called as interspecific struggle for existence. And next one is universal appearance of variations. So in the world, if we are looking or observing the country of Japanese or country of some other people for our eyes, we are all the peoples are looking similarly. But each and every one is various. If they look at Indians, for them we are all like similar, like British and color variation only is there. But maximum for them we are appears as similar species. But each and every organism, but still now no one can be, even the identical twins also will be having some this question, objections of Darwinism and Lamarckism. And next one, what is neo-Darwinism? Neo-Darwinism is nothing but again some of the people are arguing against the Darwinism and few people are gathered to support the Darwinism, and they said maximum explained by Darwin is correct, only failed to explain certain hereditary characters. So they will be fusing the heritable some events, and they again explaining the and they again giving the life for the Darwinism after this death. So they are Wallace and Cambridge and Becquer, Weizmann, so along with some other scientists gathered, and they give again life for the Darwinism. So that is for this neo-Darwinism, and they explain the concept of mutations, variation, isolation, natural selections. Okay, so their target is to explain. So whatever lack in the Darwinism, they are adding that lost characteristic feature, and they again they are making the shine of the Darwinism. So they are giving important for the mutations. So what is mutation? Random or sudden change in the gene. It may be naturally or induced. We learned all those things in genetic engineering and the some other chapters. No. So these mutation and variations. How the variation of classes? So due to the sexual reproduction and due to some variation gene alteration causes the variation. And isolation. So which species is variation, specific variation which can tolerate, overcome all the things, they can isolated from them. So each species will be isolated from one another. So especially there is a theory sexual isolation we will see later. So each species can be isolated themselves. They can't mingle. So that's why we can segregate as species. Species means which can breed among themselves, and between two species there won't be any chance of breeding. Breeding means they can reproduce and they can produce offspring. So that is a special characteristic feature of the species. Okay, so isolation and natural selection. These are the main concept of the neo-Darwinism. So out of that they have given explained about the mutational theory and modern synthetic theories. In modern synthetic theory they explain about the gene mutation and chromosomal mutation and gene recombinations and natural selection, reproduction, isolation. So gene mutation we know. So like ploidy. So what is ploidy? Numerical aberration is said to be gene mutations. So by adding or deleting or by translating, so like these things we can alter the single allele. It is called as what? A gene mutation by using some chemicals or by using radiations or physically. So all those things can change the gene alleles level. It is called gene mutation. If it takes place the chromosomal level, we learn that what it is that tandem and translocation, pericentric, paracentric, and won't be any black deposit or on the building, on the wall, nothing. So all are whitish in color. So on that time the insect which has a white color, white mark, can survive. So it cannot be easily captured by the predators. So that is called as during that pre-industrialization, that white moth is selected by nature, so that species thrive, and the black moth can't survive because that black moth, due to the crystal clear pollution free England, easily captured by the predators. The black color moth is easily captured by the predators, so it is not selected by the nature. And later on, after the development of the industrialization, that is post-industrialization, leads to change the entire environment near the industries. It turns the environment into blackish, trees, bogs blackish, and the buildings of that area blackish. And because of this environmental changes, that selected the black moth to survive, and opposite the white moth start to not selected by the environment. So that black moth will go and sit on the black bark, which is changed due to the pollution. So that can escape from the predator. The white moth can't escape from the predator. So all started to exist. Okay. So this is an example given by the natural selection in industrialization, development, and pre-industrialization, post-industrialization by using the moth. Okay. And next one is natural artificial selection. What is meant by artificial selection? Even recently, man is a powerful person. He is creating lot of hybrids. He is creating lot of variations in genes, creating various organizations, hybrids. So these hybrids are called as artificial selection. So you are changing all those things. If, for example, if a species is resistant toward the antibiotic, resistant toward any antibiotic, we are making the species to be resistant toward to create the species resistant against the penicillin or resistant against the antibiotic, and we making that species to survive. So like that, so even man having the capacity to create the variation, then it is why it is not possible by the nature. So only within the few short period of time, man is creating so much of variation. When compared with this, the nature will be having a long duration and is having the chance to create most variations. So that is the concept of this artificial selection and hybrid formation. Okay. And adaptive evolution. What is meant by adaptive evolution? So new species from a single ancestor are adapted in the new habitat. So this is called as what? Adaptive evolution. Maximum the species which formed from the common ancestor, but while they enter into the new environment, they change themselves as per the new environment, and they tolerate themselves to survive in that area. So that species are called as adaptive evolution. Okay, and next one, Darwin finch. Especially examples Darwin finch and Australian marsupial. So Darwin finch. So it is a bird. So this birds in different geographical region. So these birds is having a different beak, size and beak is differs. So these size and beak differentiation is due to the way various types of food resources. Based on the food resources it prefer, the shape of the and size of the beak is changed. Shape and size of the. So they will adapt themselves to consume the resources. So that is one example. So and later on what happens, it also imprinted in the mutational. So imprinted in the gene level and cause mutation in the gene, and it is heritable from that generation to a further generation. Okay. And one more example is that Australian marsupial and North American placental mammalian. So Australian marsupials and North American placental mammalians. These two species came from the common ancestors. So for 100 years, that is before 100 years. So they are all formed from the common ancestors, but based on their habitat, based on their place and based on their life activity, based on their food habit, all those things that made the species to separate from the marsupial and the placental mammals. So they maximum they look like us similarly, but the habitat and characters, everything is changed from one to another. So even we can found more than 200 marsupials and more or having slight changes or more changes, that both extinct species can live, the average species can't live. Children, up to this clear? So up to this what we learned? We started from the Darwin theory, that is overproduction, struggle for existence, universal occurrence of variations, and origin of species by natural selection, and objection of Darwinism, and neo-Darwinism, and what is the lack in Darwinism, and modern synthetic theory, mutational theory, and natural selection, and under the adaptive evolution, Darwin thinks, and mechanism of evolutions, and then the types of selections. So up to the we learn now. Next we are going to learn children. Next we are going to learn about gene flow. What is gene flow? So here the movement of gene through the population, maybe from the immigration or from immigration. What is immigration? The population, those who are from outside, they are coming inside, or from inside, they are going outside. Okay. So in particular location, the population, those who are entering and those who are entering. So while they coming, we are not saying only the person is coming, the entire gene also is coming. So the movement of the gene through the population, immigration or immigration, new. So maybe while the process takes In that